afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with a major economic initiative from the federal government. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has launched a national regulatory reform drive aimed at facilitating businesses and improving the ease of doing business across Pakistan. The reforms focus on simplifying regulations, cutting red tape, reducing corruption, and saving time for investors. The Prime Minister said these measures are designed to attract both local and foreign investment, boost economic growth, and create jobs. As part of the initiative, authorities have also inaugurated a business facilitation center to help enterprises navigate regulatory requirements more efficiently. Turning to the judicial front, the National Judicial Policy Making Committee has unanimously resolved to strengthen institutional capacity and accelerate access to justice. Chaired by Chief Justice Yahya Afridi, the committee approved measures to ensure an effective response to enforced disappearances and reaffirmed that detainees must be produced before a magistrate within 24 hours. Plans include launching a commercial litigation corridor to speed up business cases, introducing AI and e-filing across district courts, establishing facilitation centers for women and families, and increasing funding for the Access to Justice Fund. The committee also praised record case disposals by the Lahore High Court and set timelines for inheritance and district court reforms. On the global climate front, Federal Minister for Climate Change Dr. Musaddiq Malik has called for more accessible and equitable climate finance for vulnerable countries. Speaking at a high-level leadership dialogue on the sidelines of the United Nations Environment Assembly in Nairobi, he warned that environmental degradation poses systemic risks to the global financial system. Malik urged world leaders and financial regulators to direct public and private finance towards sustainable, climate-resilient development, stressing that countries contributing least to global emissions suffer the most from climate impacts. We now turn to a situation affecting daily life across Pakistan. The goods transporters' strike has entered its 7th day, triggering traffic congestion and supply chain disruptions in major cities. For the latest, we're joined by Sarah William in Islamabad. Sarah.
Chris, the prolonged strike by goods transporters is increasingly being felt across urban centers and highways. Protesters are demanding reductions in fuel prices, withdrawal of new taxes, and relief from transport regulations they say are squeezing their margins. Businesses report delays in deliveries of essential items, including food supplies and construction materials, while commuters face mounting traffic congestion. Authorities say they are encouraging both sides to engage in dialogue to break the deadlock and restore normal movement. For now, however, there is no clear indication of when the strike will end.
Thank you, Sarah. In a significant legal ruling, the Supreme Court of Pakistan has declared that compulsory DNA testing without consent violates fundamental rights to liberty and privacy under the Constitution. The apex court struck down a lower court order that had directed a man to undergo a DNA test in a forgery-related parentage dispute. The judgment clarified that DNA tests can only be mandated by law in specific criminal cases such as rape or sexual abuse. The court warned that forcing DNA samples undermines personal dignity and may cause social stigma, directing lower courts to proceed strictly according to law. In international developments, the European Union has agreed to indefinitely freeze 210 billion euros in Russian central bank assets held in Europe. The move replaces a 6-month renewal process, reducing the risk of member states blocking extensions. The decision is aimed at facilitating a long-term financing package for Ukraine, including a planned loan of up to 165 billion euros for military and civilian needs in 2026 and 2027. While the step strengthens financial backing for Ukraine, legal and political challenges remain. And finally, reports from Iran say authorities have detained Nobel Peace Prize laureate Narges Mohammadi, a prominent human rights activist. Mohammadi, who has previously been imprisoned for advocating political reform and women's rights, was taken into custody amid intensified scrutiny of civil society activists. Her detention has drawn international condemnation, with rights groups calling for her immediate release and warning of growing repression. The case underscores ongoing tensions between Iranian authorities and activists pushing for social and political change. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.